It's the finals film room, and we take you back to the Q, fourth quarter action. Cavaliers with a 5-point lead, and off the foul by Curry on LeBron, a reload for the wine and gold. Korver's hit some big shots, can't hit that one. Rebound to Clay.
But, Coach, great execution out of the timeout there. They got exactly what they wanted. Korver just unable to knock it down.
Durant left alone, and bad defense.
A little bit of confusion that time. Was it a switch? Was it not a switch? You saw LeBron trying to call it out to Love, and instead Durant's wide open just for a split second, but he makes him pay.
24 now for Durant, 27 for Clay, 20 for Steph. JR spinning against Iguodala, and a foul on Andre. In a lot of ways, J.R. Smith has been the difference in this game, Czar. When you consider Kyrie 35, LeBron 37, we mentioned the Warriors that have 20+, and then the only other player in double figures in this game is J.R. Smith with 12 on 4 threes.
Well, J.R. Smith, first 2 games, non-existent. Is he going to be benched? Start Shumpert instead? No, the coach stays with him, gives him the confidence. He was out there early, before practice yesterday, after practice yesterday, and it's paid off.
Been a lot of, pardon me, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, Stu, there's been a lot of second guessing about the coaching of Tyronn Lue, and are you playing too fast, and should you, bench J.R. Smith? But T. Lue sticking to his guns right now appears to have been the right move.
Yeah, but you look at the score of the game, right? They've kept the pace of this game down. How? With good defense, outscoring the Warriors in the paint, which allows them to get back and play more against half-court defense against the Warriors. That's how you control pace.
And they've also, 2 straight games now, they've been able to force a lot of turnovers. Already 18 turnovers here as Kyrie gets another one of those crazy finishes midway through this fourth quarter. And that's a matchup. We talked about it earlier. Once Kyrie gets going, I never thought the size of Klay Thompson would be as much of an issue for him. I think what you guys talked about earlier, sometimes it's shot selection. Because even in this game, as good as he hadn't been able to knock down any triples, 0 for 6, but he's been filling it up with those doubles.
3-point play for Kyrie and a 6-point Cavalier lead. Under 6 minutes to go here in Game 3. It's a gotta-have-it game for the Cavs, obviously. And just like last year when it got to a desperate time for Cleveland, LeBron James and Kyrie Irving went to the next level. And here's Stephen Curry. Got it back and scored.
How about that? Offensive rebound there. Off that miss, you do everything right, the Cavs there, except secure that defensive backboard, and Curry makes them pay.
Steph Curry is their leading rebounder for the game, for the Warriors at 11.
He's been rebounding very well. He averaged 8 boards a game through the first 2. Kyrie is short, and it's the Dubs on a run-out. Oh, that's going in. Klay Thompson wide open. He's having that kind of night.
You called it, and a good time out there because, again, really not an unmakeable shot by Kyrie, but maybe not the one you wanted, leads to that triple in transition.
How about a cool 30 for Klay Thompson here in game number 3? And this is the good stuff, Czar. This is the good stuff, Czar.
You've got the guys feeling it now that we've been waiting to see. Kyrie in particular just having a huge game. Klay Thompson from the beginning of this game tonight looked like he was feeling it. We're getting big shots now coming down the stretch with a little over 4 minutes remaining.
So, Stu, it's advantage who right now?
I'd have to say the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've got their crowd behind them. They're playing relatively good basketball. What they have got to do is not take the early shot that leads to runouts by Warriors to allow them to get this lead back. If they can do that, I like their chances.
I like Cleveland's chances, but I feel like the Warriors are at a bit of an advantage because they have more firepower. And we just saw it on that last possession. The Cavs got a 17-foot mid-range. Kyrie doesn't convert. In transition, you get Klay Thompson for the triple. They just have more guys that can hurt you. They got 3 right now. The Cavs only have 2.
How critical would it be if Green picks up his 6th foul and he's out for the rest of the game?
It would hurt. There's no doubt about it. But again, I go back to, remember, we're also getting the Klay Thompson involved. He's got 30 tonight. So in that respect, at least you have another guy that you can rely upon offensively. Never at an advantage to lose a guy like Draymond, but if anybody can maybe sustain it for a few minutes, it's this Warriors basketball team.
One possession game. Just over 4 to go in game 3.
Almost seems like we haven't heard a lot from Curry, have we, lately?
He's been quiet recently. He has a triple-double-ish line working, though. A lot of dribbling here by Steph. 5 on the shot clock. Durant, what a pass to Iguodala, but the dunk popped out on him. And the loose ball to Love. That might have been the play of the game.
It could very well be. And again, going back to something we hadn't seen the first 2 games, the Cavs, the quicker to the loose ball.
They've gotten several of them tonight, Greg.
They have.
They've done a much better job.
Whoa, that's 2 missed layups for LeBron James. And then Kevin Durant is banged into by Kyrie Irving. What a turnaround that is right there. I thought that was 2 for LeBron.
You see a beautiful find there by Durant. How about the contest by Love and King James there that forced the miss?
We'll be right back with more on the Finals Film Room in a thriller.